What's going on, peeps? My name is Simon and you're watching Soundwave TV, transforming your video experience. I hope everybody is having a happy and safe new year. We're in 2015. We're in a brand new year, but we got to clear out some business from the old year first. I put together a list of 10 people, places, things that took an L. They took a downgrade in 2014. And hopefully they'll do better the next time around. Alright, let's get into it. Number 10, South America, World Cup. How did every country in South America take an L? You let Germany come in there and mollywop you on your own home turf. Brazil, I need you to do much, much better when the Olympics come around. That is insane. 7-1. You can't take an L at home. I'm watching the crowd at home. Everybody is crying. All that green and yellow paint. Mascara just dripping everywhere. The girls is upset. How did everybody? I'm thinking certainly if Brazil can't get it done, Argentina's going to get it done. Peru's going to get it done. Uruguay, somebody. That's crazy. Like, you got the most soccer players on the planet, but you took an L. That's like America losing a basketball game to a bunch of French dudes. Anyway, get it together for next time. If y'all around for next time. And you could even go back to your home country, because I don't even know let you come back after a loss like that. Anyway, number 9, Macklemore haters. Look, I get you may not think that Macklemore is the best rapper in the world. Last year was really all about Seattle, from the Seahawks to Sir Mix-a-Lot coming back, Macklemore sweeping the Grammy category. Now, there's one thing, but I mean, yeah, like he's the first pop rapper to ever take the Grammy over a more lyrical MC. All that wasted energy, and you're really upset because Twitter told you to be upset. Because let's think about it. The long list of people who don't have Grammys. Snoop, Nas, Biggie, Tupac. By that logic, by everybody's logic of the Grammy being that big a deal, you're telling me that Diggable Planets and Will Smith are better rappers than Biggie and Tupac, which we both know is not true. Get it together. Quit being mad because Twitter told you to be mad. Alright. Number 8. NFL running backs took an L last year. Oh my God. Adrian Peterson ran out of the league, ran off the team on a rail. We all saw the Ray Rice video. He mollywopped his fiance. She went and married him. And I saw the videotape. Ray Rice just dropped his old lady outside the elevator like a heavy bag of potatoes. Like, oh, this is too heavy. Blam. With the booty hanging out. And Janae Rice, how you gonna go and marry a dude that's gonna drop you outside of the elevator like a heavy bag of potatoes with your booty hanging out, and then you gonna get mad at us? She must not have saw what we saw. Because if she did, she obviously wanted to go with the dude. She went with dude, and I hope maybe it's not a whole domestic violence situation. Maybe it's just a real bad fight that got caught on tape. And then Roger Goodell trying to act like he ain't seen nothing. Like, dude, you the head of the NFL. You got investigators. You got like an FBI level. Like, come on, dude. Like, we know what you got. And you gonna act like, well, I didn't know anything. But you work for the owners. You still making the owners money. So your brand took an L, but you'll be all right. Number 7, Scotland. Oh, Scotland thought they were going to be their own country. Their parliament said, we're going to be our own country this year. And I didn't know they had nuclear weapons. Like, when do they get nuclear weapons? Like, who's out here trying to bomb Scotland, like, really like that? But they tried their best to try to be their own country, but the rest, they put it up to a vote, and the rest of the United Kingdom was like, nah, we good, son. We gonna stick with the Union. So they stay united, and Scotland Parliament out here looking like Boo Boo the Fool. Number 6, Lifetime. Lifetime tried my whole life 3 times. You put a sorry Brittany Murphy movie together. You put a sorry Saved by the Bell movie out there. And then you have the audacity to top it off with a sorry Aaliyah movie. You out here with a girl that can't half sing and can't dance. Looking clumsy. I'm like, look. You had Zendaya, all you had to do was get her a good script. You couldn't do that. And then you go out here with a skinny, light-skinned Missy Elliott with no finger waves. Bro, want to try to slide a skinny, light-skinned Missy Elliott with no finger waves past us. Alright. On to number 5. Mimi and Nico putting out a raggedy sex tape, and they gonna try to tell us it wasn't really, we didn't do any professional work. Like, we know what camera angles look like. Like, you gonna try to tell us, we all grown, we all adults out here, you're gonna sit there and bold-faced lie, gonna tell us something we know don't make no sense. Like, if you're gonna try to fake like it was a pretend home movie, you should have got the Paranormal Activity people. You could have got the, who was it? The Cloverland people. You could have got the Blair Witch Project people. The Blair Witch Project people ain't done nothing since 1998. You could have worked with them and they could have got you a realistic home movie. But no, you're going to have all these angles from Vivid Entertainment and they will look us in the eye and tell us something that we know don't make no sense. Mimi, Nico is using you and then going to try to put out a song, a sorry song called Shower Rod with his non-singing behind. Dude, go somewhere, please. Alright. Number 4, Charlotte Green. If you don't know who Charlotte Green is, she's the F it, I quit lady. She gonna quit her good broadcasting job. Do you know how hard it is to get an on-air gig these days? And then you just gonna quit your job to sell weed? She tried to put together the Alaska Cannabis Club to legalize marijuana in the state of Alaska. So you pretty much cursed on air, walked off in the middle of a broadcast, torpedoed your whole broadcasting career to sell weed. And the thing about it is, in Alaska, I've heard people talk about California weed, I've heard people talk about Jamaica weed, I ain't never heard nobody trying to get that Alaska bud. I ain't never heard nobody trying to get that Anchorage Chronic. I ain't never heard nobody trying to get that Juno bud. I hope you know what you're doing, because from here, from my perspective, you effed up big time. Alright. Number 3, the Secret Service. How you just gonna let random people just run up in the White House? And then you try to, like, Mimi and you try to tell us a crazy lie that we know don't make no sense. First you said he was at the gate. Then he was on the lawn. Then we hear he was actually inside the White House, a heartbeat away from Michelle and the girls. I guess next week is going to come out he was in the kitchen making a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Look, if you're going to lie, just stick with the lie. And come with a lie that makes sense. Alright. Number 2, TV dads. You knew it was going to be a bad year for TV dads because we lost, rest in peace, James Avery, who played Uncle Phil on The Fresh Prince. It was going to be a bad year for TV dads. Stephen Collins, who played Reverend Eric Hamden on 7th Heaven, found out he was a third child molester. That daddy from 7th Heaven, Reverend Camden, is a pervert. Are you kidding me? They swept that under the rug for the big scandal of the year, Bill Cosby. Alright. I don't know if he did it or not. And after this long a period of time, I don't know how true the accusers are. Because his accusers are simple. It's like, but anytime you got like 35, you got a whole classroom full of chicks, a college classroom full of chicks saying that you assaulted them, you need to say something. Anything. Just say something to help us keep the image of you alive. All this silence is making you look real bad, Bill Cosby. And I mean, I have my doubts whether it's true or not, because I'm thinking, how a black man in America just out here just smashing with drugs, random white chicks, and ain't nobody say nothing? And I know Beverly Johnson came out with a very eloquent and a very poised letter and argument, but I'm saying, I don't care how many pudding pops or how many Kodak films you done sold. If you out here to rape 30 women, somebody had said something. I believe there would have been an investigation. But Bill Cosby, you need an interview with Oprah or Iyanla or somebody. You need Olivia Pope, Iyanla Vanzant, and 2 Dragon Ball wishes just to get you back to where you were in the people's minds. Because in the court of public opinion, you've been found guilty. Alright, number 1. Who's the biggest L in 2014? Cops. Anytime fake cops on screen, I saw Let's Be Cops with Nick and Coach from New Girl. That was funny. Check it out. But anytime fake cops look more heroic than real cops, you got a problem. Because People just getting killed left and right, and then the cops are just walking scot-free. And I understand law enforcement is a very difficult job, and I have a great deal of respect. I have quite a few friends and a few family members that are involved in some aspect of the law enforcement portion, the law enforcement portion of society. And it's a very difficult job that I myself, I don't think I could do. However, when the good cops are out here taking up for the bad cops, you all look bad, and it makes it more difficult for you to be able to do your job. I understand that blue wall of silence has to be in effect sometimes. And I understand you need solidarity to do your jobs effectively. But you got to speak out against the rogues, the bad apples, because they make you all look bad. And people shouldn't have that view of the police. The police are here to protect us. The police are here to keep our communities safe. There's a fundamental breakdown in trust between the citizens and the people who guard the citizens. All right. Well, that's it. That's my little list of people who took an L. The lamos list. The lamos list for 2014. Tell me what you think in the comments down below, and share this video on your various social media platforms if you're so inclined. Rate, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, this is Soundwave signing off. Peace.